Welcome to Corey's Conscious Living.
Hi friends, it's Corey here. I just wanted to remind you that if you are one of my biggest fans of Heidi, Cherry and Vaya stories, don't forget to talk to your parents or your guardians to see if they'll let you join the cat club. Go to the link down below that says Patron and you'll find all the information that you need to know. By joining the cat club, you automatically get 3 exclusive Heidi, Cherry and Vaya stories every month that no one else gets. Only cat club members get them. So they're not here on YouTube or Insight Timer or my podcast channel. If you can join, I'll see you there every month on the 7th of the month for your 3 exclusive stories. Namaste, my little friends. Enjoy your meditation story. Are you ready to meditate with Corey? Make sure that you're all comfortable in your bed. The lights are just right. You're snuggly and warm and safe. It's almost Halloween. Heidi, Cherry and Vaya were over at Tucker and Leo's house. They were getting ready for Halloween. Everyone was very, very, very excited. Well, not everyone. Leo was not so happy about the whole idea. But he'd found the perfect outfit where he could be totally himself and yet still participate in the Halloween experience. As we know, Leo was not very fond of people. In fact, he wasn't really fond of anything. He wasn't really fond of other animals. He wasn't really fond of loud noises. He wasn't really fond of candy. He wasn't really into the whole idea of Halloween, but he was trying very hard for Tucker to be involved. He decided to go as a tent. Tucker helped him. He basically put a small tent around himself where part of his head was sticking out at the top. So the rest of his body was completely covered in tent. It was genius. Tucker said, "I think it's awesome, Leo. It's awesome. It's like the bestest outfit for you ever because no one can touch you. No one can play with you. You won't get any hives, so you won't get itchy. You won't get any swelling. You won't get any coughs because no one will be able to rub up against you with plastic or latex or whatever it is that you're allergic to. Perfume, who knows? Anyway, you're completely contained. You're contained in your own little tent, your own outfit all night long. Apart from your head, that's the only thing we can see. It's genius, it's genius. I, on the other hand, think that my outfit is a lot better than yours. I'm going to be a..." Everybody had to guess what Tucker was. At the moment, he got paws over his regular paws. But these paws were bigger paws and they had bigger, stronger, longer claws like nails on them. And then he had like a ruffly mane around his neck and a bushier tail than he normally had. And he had fake teeth in, so his teeth looked really, really big and menacing. A mouthful of teeth, almost like a shark. Cherry said, Are you a shark? 'Cause you look a bit like a shark." Tucker said, "No, not a shark." Vaya said, "Me thinks you're a lion." "Ooh, that's good," said Tucker. "But no, I'm not a lion. Close, but no, I'm not." Heidi pushed her glasses up her nose and had a closer look at what Tucker was wearing. "Are you a wolf?" said Heidi. "Woo, woo, woo! Woo, woo, woo!" said Tucker. I'm a wolf. And you know what's really awesome? Wolves eat everything, don't they? They do. They eat like puppies, they eat cats, they eat bacon, they might even eat babies. Vaya was appalled. "Oh, me thinks that's awful, Tucker." Tucker said, I'm only joking, Vaya. I won't eat babies. I really like babies. They smell so nice, and if you lick them, they taste like milk. No, I'm not going to eat babies, don't worry. But they do smell tasty. No, but wolves eat anything, don't they? They eat like small dogs. I love small dogs. Small dogs are so tasty. Cherry said, now, Tucker, you know you're not supposed to be eating anything, and Halloween is supposed to be friendly. We're only pretending, you know. Your outfit's a pretend outfit. It's not a real outfit. It's pretend. Like, look at me, look at my outfit. I mean, you wouldn't think I was a surfer dude, would you? But look at me, I look just like a surfer. Well, I am a surfer dude, aren't I? Because I like to surf. So really, my outfit is very authentic. Cherry had got a surfer t-shirt on. She'd got some Vans on. She got some really cool shorts on. She'd got some really cool shades. And she looked just like a very, very cool surfer dude. She'd also got a white stripe and across her nose and across her cheeks, like she'd got sun cream on. You know, she was so cool. Look at me, I look awesome. I look so much like a surfer dude. And then, you know, how do they talk now? What do they talk? Totally rad, man. Yeah, cool, said Cherry. She didn't really talk very much like a surfer dude, but she was trying, and she looked amazing. Vaya did a big spin in the middle of everyone. Anyone know who I am? She was talking just a little bit funny because her mouth had got false teeth in it. Well, she got like fangs, just fangs. Anyone? No? She kept swallowing a lot because it looked like the teeth were making her very like salivary and dribbly, and she kept having to go like that because she was going to slaver everywhere. Cherry said, let me guess, a vampire. Vaya said, no, not quite. Heidi said, are you a princess vampire? Vaya liked that idea. She was wearing a all black princess dress that was very puffy, full of net and tutus and sparkly. It was very pretty. And the front of it had a red ribbon on it. She looked very, very Halloween-y. No, not a vampire princess, said Vaya. Leo said, Count Dracula. He was very unimpressed. He was unimpressed with all of it. But he was trying. Vaya said, yes, Leo, but yes and no, I'm Countess Dracula. Leo said, very nice, Vaya, very nice. And then rolled his eyes and laid back down in his tent. Can people wake me up, he said, when we have to leave? I'm going to take a nap. I'm already exhausted. This is way too much. Emotionally, it's just too much on me. I need to take a nap and prepare for the crowds. Leo turned around in circles a few times in his tent, trying to get comfortable, and then finally flopped down on one of the pillows that was on the floor in the living room. Cherry said, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Heidi, what are you? Heidi was wearing her glasses, so she looked very normal, but she got red framed glasses on rather than her typical black ones. She had a crazy white wig on, and it was standing up on end on the top of her head. And she was wearing a white doctor's coat. Heidi said, can anyone guess? Heidi said, how about this? Ha 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 ha! She was trying to do a very, very deep, sinister laugh, like a crazy person laugh. Ha 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 ha! Cherry said, I've got no idea. Heidi, you're just going to have to tell us, I'm sorry. You do look a bit like a doctor, but then I don't know what that crazy white hair is. And why do you have red glasses? What are you? Heidi said, I'm a mad professor. Cherry said, That's so you. That's so you. A smart professor, but crazy, mad. You know what you need to do? You need to have some like crazy black eyebrows or something. You know, that look like caterpillars when you see them. Some people have those eyebrows, don't they? They're like crazy. You look at them and you go, wow. Look at them eyebrows. And all you see is like these bushy eyebrows over their eyes. And sometimes they even all go together in one, like a unibrow. You need a unibrow. You need to like get some black fluff or something, or some black wool, and stick it across your eyes so you look like you've got one giant mad professor unibrow. Heidi said, that's a really good idea. She left the living room and went in search, looking for some black, furry wool to stick across her eyebrows. She thought maybe she could stick the wool on the top of her glasses, and then it would be all one piece, and she could take them on and off, and it would be all together. Genius, she thought. Cherry said, well, you've got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's the 5-minute countdown, guys. Is everybody ready? Does everybody have the pumpkins? Does everybody have the baskets? Is it a basket when you're doing Halloween collecting? Or is it just a pumpkin? I mean, what is it? Is it just a bag? I mean, what do you call it? Because a basket sounds more like Easter, like an Easter basket. Whereas a pumpkin, like if you have like a plastic pumpkin, like mine's awesome. If you have like one of those, it's definitely more Halloweeny, isn't it? Leo opened one of his eyes and said, I don't need a bag. I'm allergic to candy. Cherry said, nonsense, Leo, nonsense. Just because you're allergic, don't be so self-centered. You might have to touch it, yeah, but do you come out in hives if you touch candy, or is it just if you eat it? Leo said, just if I eat it. Cherry said, awesome, great, because you're extra paws. Extra paws means extra candy. And this is important, Leo. We're on a mission. We have to get as much possible candy as much as possible. As much possible candy as much as possible. Do you understand me? Leo just closed his eye. He couldn't be bothered. He said, and then looked like he fell back into a state of sleep. Vaya said, Me has this red, cup. Is that okay? She looked like she got just a plastic red cup to collect her candy in. Yeah, Cherry said, if you're only expecting to get like 5 pieces of candy, are you absolutely bazonkersly nuts? How are you supposed to... I need to breathe. How are you supposed to put like 10 million billion pieces of candy in a cup? A cup? That's ridiculous. It's absolutely redonkulous. Get something bigger than that, like a big mixing bowl or something. Come on. Use your imagination, Vaya. Use your imagination. Tucker said, I'm bringing this. He lifted one of his paws up and he was carrying a big, giant, like 33-gallon sized bin liner. I think this'll be great. I'll get so much candy. Cherry said, that's perfect. What was I thinking? Tucker, you're an inspiration. She threw a pumpkin, her plastic pumpkin that she was going to put candy in, over the back of her shoulder. Like, I don't need that. And she went into the kitchen to grab a big giant bin liner, just like Tucker's. The more the merrier. You know, we could get so much candy in this, Tucker. We could get so much candy. Tucker said, I'm thinking more like little puppies. Or maybe a kitten. Cherry said, Tucker? Tucker went, I'm just joking. I'm just looking for candy. Don't worry. Heidi said, well, I'm taking my mad professor briefcase to collect my candy in. It was quite a big-sized briefcase, so Cherry approved. When Cherry finally came back, it was time to leave. They all marched out of the house, locked the door behind them, and started to go to all the houses that were lit up and decorated for Halloween. Because the ones that are dark obviously don't want you to come to them, right? So, the ones that are lit up and decorated and look very friendly and not too scary are the houses that you go to. And all the cats and Leo and Tucker were meeting lots and lots of friends, and some of their friends had their parents with them, which is also very important when you go Halloweening or trick-or-treating, because you never know. You never know. You have to keep it very safe. And it's always safe if there's some parents around, or some adult friends, or guardians, or whoever you need there with you to protect you and keep you safe. The cats were safe. Leo and Tucker, the dogs, were safe. All of their friends that they were with were safe. Some of their friends bought the luminous bracelets and necklaces and gave them to the cats and Leo and Tucker to put round their wrists or round their necks so that the people could see them in the dark, because you don't want to be crossing the street when it's dark and no one be able to see you, just in case there's some mad crazy drivers out there and they're not paying attention. They went from house to house to house, to street to street to street. They had the most crazy amount of candy. When they got back, they poured all the candy in the middle of the room. Leo laid at the other side of the room, closed his eyes, still in his tent. He was very happy about his tent. It worked. It kept everybody at tent distance. But he was tired, and he was over it, and he didn't like candy. So he went to sleep. In the meantime, Cherry was the boss, of course. She dished out all the candy to everyone. They shared up the candy that they liked and the candy that they didn't like. And some people that liked candy, that didn't like the other type of candy, swapped so that they had the candy that they liked. It was a very great success. The whole evening was a great success. Of course, they ate way too much candy. Tucker ate the candy and the candy wrappers and the plastic wrappers that went around the candy wrappers. He wasn't really into taking the wrappers off his candy. He didn't have time, and his paws never quite allowed him to do that, so he just ate the whole thing. But he was fine. He had the constitution of a horse. That dog has eaten so much candy, so much chocolate. You'd think he'd be sick, but no. Nope, never touches him, never bothers him. "I wish this was a puppy," he said as he was chewing on a chocolate bar. Cherry said, "Tucker." Tucker said, "Just kidding, Cherry, just kidding." Cherry said, "Well, I think overall this has been an absolutely exceptional evening. So much fun, so nice to be with all our friends, so nice to meet everyone, and so many people were so kind, and they gave out so much candy. So many people, because of what's happening at the moment, just left candy in a bowl outside, and they had to be very trustworthy, because I know I even saw some kids take a little bit too much candy, and I was thinking, hey, don't you be taking all that candy. That candy has to be shared all over between all of us kids and all of us cats and all of us dogs all over the world. Don't you be taking a whole bowl of candy just to yourself. You'll get... Anyway, I stopped myself because I was going to get really angry, but I didn't. And I just took a breath and I thought, it's none of my business, is it? Anyway, but what I'm saying, so many people left out so much candy and they were so nice and it was so much fun, and I so love you. I love you, Heidi. I love you, Vaya. I love you, Leo. I love you, Tucker. I love everyone. I do. I feel so happy. Heidi said, "I think you've got a bit of a sugar rush going on." I know, I always get like this when I have too much sugar. I get so excitable. I'm so loving, I'm so excitable, I'm so talkative. I could just go and talk. And then all of a sudden I just don't want to talk anymore. And I feel like sliding down the wall and maybe collapsing and maybe crying or maybe having a paddy about something. You're right, sugar's not very good for you really, is it? But it's Halloween, guys, it's Halloween. Let's live it up. Let's have a party. Let's just do it tonight. And then tomorrow we'll be back on as green juices or as carrots for a snack or as vegetables for dinner. Yeah, we'll do all that tomorrow. Tonight, I'm diving in deep. I'm going in head first to my pile of candy, and I'm not stopping until I'm sick. Well, no, I don't want to do that because I really don't like being sick. I don't like it when it's like lumpy in your throat and no, I don't want to do that much candy. Tucker said, I'm never sick. I can eat and eat, and I'm just never sick. Funny thing is, I never put weight on either. I just stay really skinny. I think it's because I'm so active. Anyway, yeah, I'm tired, said Tucker. He went and laid next to Leo. The cats all laid on the bed together. Heidi fell asleep first, then Vaya, and then finally, Cherry came down off her sugar high and passed out. They all still had their outfits on. You wouldn't think collecting candy was that tiring, would you? They slept and slept and slept. The end.